2 minutes. Oh, or not.
Oh, welcome to our weekly review of the Silver Age comic market with myself, Suddenly Comics, and everybody's favorite Canadian, Alan, the comic collector geek. Together, we are known as the Price Variants. And yeah, we're optimistic as usual that the Silver Age comic market is going to be buoyant and positive and optimistic, and we will end the show very sad. Okay.
So if something is buoyant, like that means that it's floating in the water.
Yeah.
Doesn't that mean that it's kind of bobbing up and down anyways?
Yeah, that's true. There's quite a few comics bobbing up and down.
I'm trying to think of it like from a physics point of view. Okay.
Well, of course. Right. I was just thinking of Schrodinger's cat.
Yeah. Don't look at the comic or it will die.
Don't open it. Don't stare at it.
Yeah. If you stare at the comic, it will be poisoned, gassed, lit on fire.
Right. Let's move on from this slightly dodgy quantum physics and have a look at our first comic.
So this is an interesting one. This is a magazine.
Yes.
But it's part of like a trend of magazines that kind of came out in the late 60s where it's horror. So this is the way you get around the comic code, right? You make it in magazine format.
Yes. Yeah.
And there was a bunch of things like these kind of late 60s, early 70s books.
Yeah.
Where there was like Psycho, and this was one attempt as well. You know, there was a bunch of these kind of horror like magazines that came out. And this one actually had some pretty great creators involved with it.
Well, so this cover is by Jeff Jones, who
Jeff Jones.
I really rate as an artist.
I feel like he's mimicking Frank Frazetta.
I think he is here. It just doesn't look typical Jeff Jones. Jeff Jones stuff looks very Renaissance like. So I mean,
just the way the girl's face is done, and it's very like Frank Frazetta. You know what I mean? Like if you see it. So and it has like Bernie Wrightson in it, and a whole bunch of really great artists.
Yeah, Bernie Wrightson. It's the first appearance of Webster. Webster is the sort of the character who introduces the stories, I think.
Yeah.
Who is a spider, I think. Mike Cluter in here as well, Alan.
Yeah. So I mean, this one had everything going for it. It didn't go anywhere, but it had everyone. it made a strong attempt.
I think it went for 2 issues.
Yeah.
There is an issue 2.
Yeah. So
and this is highly collectible. This one.
Yes, it is. I actually have it in a raw copy, but
yeah, I have this.
I actually paid, I think, more for my raw copy. That's a lower grade than this one. I think I paid $100 for mine.
Yes, so mine I got in a trade with Bill Field in the States. So the last trade I did with Bill, I got a load of Vampirellas, and I also got this Web of Horror #1. Yeah. In a pretty good grade, actually, probably higher grade than an 8.5.
Oh, nice. Well, that's really good.
Yeah. Okay. Let's $79 sounds cheapish to me, Alan.
Sounds cheapish. I would have thought around $200. To tell you the truth. So, yeah. For this grade.
Yeah, 8.5. Well, actually, oh, yes.
Oh, okay. I can't see. We can't see so far. So yeah.
Wait, let me share that tab.
That's not a good trend line.
That's not a good graph, is it?
Yeah.
So in 2021, this sold for $300.
See, I would have guessed 200, but 300, yeah.
Wow. And it's now just sold for $79. Wow, that is not good.
So here's the thing with this book, and I'm going to blame the auction. I think this is still a strong book. You could put this up on eBay. Probably the person will take this book, flip it on eBay for like $300-400.
Yes, well, the $300 price was, of course, fixed price on eBay.
on eBay. So the thing is, the way heritage auctions work, you have like you have your golden age on Sundays, you have your
Yeah.
silver age on Mondays, and at the very end of the silver age, they always have like magazines and like books and like random paraphernalia. Not many people stay to watch that. So this is in that last little bit.
Ah, right. Okay.
And so a lot
Yeah.
of the time these get overlooked and you can get some big steals. So I kind of wanted to show this book, not because I think it's a great sale, but because it's an opportunity that people should take advantage of. Just watch the end of the auction, people, because
That's
there's some really
interesting.
big sales at the end.
Yeah, because everybody's gone.
Yeah, everyone's gone. So you get like some really great things. Like I picked up one thing. It was like all these like old signed things and stuff. I picked it up for $1 because nobody stayed to the end of the auction. It was like all like, some really cool things. Like
Yeah, you can. I get that, and sometimes in the UK auctions where all the big books are earlier on, and then there's a load of not very interesting stuff, and then there's one or two interesting ones at the end. You can get a good price on the ones at the end.
Yeah. So I just want people to be aware of this. This is more of like an educational thing than, oh, this is a great sale. I knew this was a steal. This is kind of the steal of the week, actually. If you look at the census, it's not that high of a census, I don't think.
It's probably not. 48, Alan. 48.
48, yeah. It's a cool book, though. Just a lot of creative people involved. Yeah, just quickly, hi to everybody in the chat. I can't see everybody, just so you know, but I am saying hi to everybody.
Yeah, because Alan gets in trouble if he doesn't say hi to everybody in the chat.
Yes. I do appreciate everyone for coming and watching.
And I know I've got at least one person in the chat that's here due to me. And so, hello, Darren. Right.
That's Darren, his Patriot.
There we go. Right, on to book 2. I love the cover on this.
Yeah, this is one of my favorite X-Men covers, actually.
Is this Steranko?
Steranko cover, yeah. And it's probably one of his best covers ever.
Oh, I'd say Steranko down the sides. That wasn't that difficult to establish.
Yeah, it does make it. I mean, it's just such a great cover.
It's Polaris. Is it Polaris?
Polaris, yeah. This is her first cover appearance.
It's the second appearance of Polaris. Mesmero appearance, Origin of the Beast, and a new X-Men logo.
So lots going for this book. I mean, it's just a brilliant cover, like the greens, and it's just such a nicely done cover.
We appear to have got the Kirby crackle without Kirby.
Yeah, it's the Steranko crackle.
That is a stunning cover, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It's really good.
Right. Okay. So how much did this sell for? $216 in a 5.5. Sounds about right to me.
Yeah, a little below, but I would say like this book was crazy during COVID, so I think we're going to see a big correction on this one, but I feel like this is in line with where it's selling now, maybe even a little bit higher than normal.
Okay,
and it's recently been selling for.
Right, let's have a look. So it's flattish, Alan. What did this sell for? 216. Yeah. So a fair market value is 240.
Oh, it's actually a little bit low.
Yeah. There's been a sale since this one at 250. Fixed price eBay just sold for 250. It sold for 216 on Heritage. I'm not sure why people are selling comics on Heritage. You get better price fixed price eBay.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. It's like one of those things. And actually the discount rate on eBay is smaller than Heritage. It's about 20% on Heritage, and then it's like 12% on eBay.
Yeah. Yeah. So this one is one of these that's bobbling along. It's buoyant, bubbling along.
I mean, look at the peak during COVID. It's like
Yeah,
two or three times, right?
Yeah, went up to 500 2 times. Yeah.
2 times, yeah. Yeah, this one's it is the bobbling along one. But if you look at it, it's still stronger than it was previous to the COVID spike.
Yeah, it is. Well, it was 180 before the spike, and it's now sitting at 210, 216. So it's
still up. That's 10%.
Yeah, well, yeah.
It's not the greatest, but it's not bad.
Yeah.
Look at the census; it's probably pretty high, right?
It is high, 3614.
Yeah, I mean, this is a great book. This is one that's very desired, and it is a cover buy actually for the most part. Even though it has like all those key things about it, most people buy it just because it's a beautiful cover. I'm not sure what the pound converts to in US dollars. Is that about 200 US?
About $290. Sorry, $190.
$190. Yeah, I would guess around 200.
Yeah, that's a reasonable price, I think. Splat, it's price
a little bit low, but
yeah, price to sell though. Price to sell. He might not have sold it if he'd gone any higher.
I forget how much I paid. My grade is, but yeah, mine's probably lower grade.
I've got one of these somewhere. I don't know where. I might have sold it actually, because I don't collect X-Men. All right,
taking it out just because this. Okay, but yeah, this is a great book. Yeah, and a good time to buy it. I mean, it's nice. I think it's sort of bouncing along the floor or rolling along the floor of the value on this one.
Yeah,
so
yeah. Right. Next up, we're going. This looks like a 1960s comic from the cover.
Yeah, this is an interesting one. This is where Wonder Woman kind of gives up her powers.
Oh, she goes from Wonder Woman to some sort of
Mod Wonder Woman.
Forget the old. The new Wonder Woman is here.
Yeah. And so this is an interesting one. So if you leave Paradise Island, this is a new philosophy, you lose your powers.
Oh, do you? Okay.
Yeah. So that's what
I've seen Wonder Woman off Paradise Island with using her powers.
Yeah. So in this one, she becomes a feminist.
Oh, okay.
And that's what leads to so many bondage covers, her getting beaten up. And
well, that's a power, isn't it? Feminism.
Yeah, it's. I wouldn't say it's a superpower, but it is a power.
Okay. So this is a Denny O'Neil story. Mike Sikowski and Dick Giordino cover and art.
Yeah. What is the actual keynote on this one?
It's just first new Wonder Woman.
First new Wonder Woman. I mean, it's interesting though. They were trying something new.
It's very of the time, isn't it?
Yeah, it's funny. Like before she became a feminist, she was trained by women. She was an Amazon. She was all this power. She had this natural power to her.
Yeah.
After she became a feminist, she was trained by Ai Chi, which is an Asian guy, right?
Yeah.
She was totally weak, had no strength, basically. Was getting put in bondage all the time. It's just like
I know,
like what you would expect.
But they do have the extreme power of passive aggressiveness, which
exactly. But yeah, I just think it's funny. So but this is a cool book. It's very of the time. It's very psychedelic in terms of the coloring as well. I just think it's a cool book. Yeah, it kind of reminds me of what's her name, Gloria Steinem.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. So, what do
a 9.0 seems like a reasonable price. I wouldn't say
it's not like a
record-breaking price, but it's like it's a good price.
I'm afraid it's down. I'm afraid we're not having a good week so far, Alan.
Oh no.
This is down half as well.
Okay, so that's about typical after COVID. So during COVID, it kind of peaked. Is that a COVID price?
450 during COVID, and this is the first sale since COVID, and it's gone down to 222.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, Alan, in 2019, this sold for 250, so this is now lower than pre-COVID.
You know why? Before COVID, there was a lot of hype around Wonder Woman.
Right.
So this is kind of like suffering for doubly suffering, because the Wonder Woman 2 movie didn't perform that well.
No.
And it kind of had everything going against it. It was not that good of a movie, but but it also had the fact that it came out during COVID, right?
Yeah.
And it really did suffer as a result.
So, and there's only 181 of these on the census.
This is one of those ones you generally don't find graded that much. Like at 118, it's one that you find raw usually.
Yeah.
It's not really worth getting graded because
I mean, if I got a nice high grade raw of this, I wouldn't grade it. I'd just keep it raw.
Yeah, I have like an 8.5 or something like that of this like raw copy.
Yeah.
So yeah, but it's still a cool one. I it's really cool. I love these books that are of their time and just sort of have all that stuff in them.
Yeah. What I'm also discovering at the moment, Alan, is it's not worth slabbing comics. I can get more for a raw comic. If I take the cost of flabbing, now add it to the cost of my raw comic, I can get more for the raw comic than I can for the slabbed comic.
Which is dumb.
People are happier to buy raws at the moment.
I think people are, the way that they're thinking is this, that raw books, you can maybe get that grade bump. So, and people, good sellers will always kind of underestimate the grade. Like, if you think it's in the 9s, you're not going to say it's a 9.8, because that's just like, you're that's a roll of the dice, right? So you'll get like 9.4 just to be safe.
Yeah.
Well, if it is a 9.8, then the person's, done well. So they're going to pay a little extra for that gamble.
Yeah.
I feel like we're in a gambler's market, with all the blind bags and raw comics selling and stuff. Like, I feel like people are trying to, gamble a bit more with the books.
Yeah, well, it's like the Pokemon stuff, isn't it? I suppose they're trying to.
So does the Trump tariff affect you guys in terms of CGC?
No,
I wouldn't have thought so.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't, Darren. Because they don't. It's not. You're selling a service, so it doesn't affect them. And especially if you send it through CGC or one of the other main traders, they've got it all sorted out. Because they're sending in bulk, so the customs people know them and they know not to charge a tariff. If you did it yourself, maybe you might get caught. Is my opinion, but no. If you use one of the big boys, I think you're okay. Right, moving on. This is unusual. I'm not sure. I don't think we've had this one before, Alan. It is Jughead Annual number 6.
No, we've never had this one before.
What is there anything special about this?
Nothing special about it. I just like seeing, I always like seeing how these Archie books do.
Okay.
It's just more of a personal thing. This is me like wondering how well do these Archie books do. So in this, like, Jughead's known for his eating. He's always eating. And in this one, he's tied her straw so that she can't actually get anything from his drink. Not as charitable as people might think he is.
Yeah. Okay. Right. Yeah. I suppose it's quite funny. How much did this sell for, Alan? $288 for a 6.5 of something that's completely.
Yeah. So I use this as a comparative to the Polaris, to the to these other books that are considered kind of major books. This sold in a lower grade and for more.
I bet this is rarer though.
Yeah. Finding Archie books, like I always say, the threshold for like Disney books and like Archie books is that 6.0 range.
Yeah.
Where anything above it is like kind of rare.
Yeah.
They're just so loved and used.
Right. Okay. Here we go. This is one of one, Alan. It's never sold before.
Oh, so record. Finally, we get a record on the list.
Well, yeah, there are only 6. There are only 6 graded copies, Alan. So
So the market is recovering. We always have to say that, and the market is like going to the moon.
and having said that, this is the second highest graded.
Wow, second highest grade. See what I'm saying? Above 6, super rare.
There's only two recorded sales of this.
And what's the other sale like?
$42 in 2008.
For what?
For what? For a 5.0. But that was how many years ago is that? That's 17 years ago.
Okay, like I'll say 4 times would be the difference.
4 times would be 160. So you're saying this is a good price? I know. Plus, it's
this is a strong sale then.
Well, fine if you say so, Alan.
I would say so. I say it's a strong sale. I don't know. We got 2 sales to go with. I don't know. It seems like a strong sale.
Yeah, there's no information really, is there? Yeah, and as I said, there's no 6 on the census, which is why it's gone for a decent amount of money, because you never see it.
Yeah. So this is if you have this book in a high grade, guys, get it graded, because
it's worth being graded. If you've got better than a 6.5, you're going to be the second highest graded copy.
Yeah.
If you've got a 7 or a 7.0 or a 7.5 or an 8.0 or an 8.5, get it graded.
So yeah,
right.
I mean, this is
Okay.
But more obscure books are doing well. That's the point at the end of the day on this one.
Yeah, so this is not an obscure book. This is Daredevil number 18. I've had about 4 copies of this, Alan.
Okay, I can't see it. We can't see it again.
Oh, sorry.
Switch.
There we go. Yeah,
it's Daredevil. Of the Gladiator.
Yeah, first appearance of the Gladiator. For some reason, I keep attracting this comic. Whenever I buy lots of Daredevil comics, this one's always in it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I've had about 4 copies of this. I think I've sold 2 of them, and I've still got 2 left.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
I mean, this is a really high grade, 9.4.
Yes, I'm afraid mine are not as high. I have had a sort of 8.5, very fine copy of this. Right, 5.52. I think that's a bit low.
Seems like low for a 9.4.
Yeah, exactly.
Like a 9.4 is a reasonably high grade. I mean, the Gladiator's not like a big character at all. I think he was mentioned in the She-Hulk movie, TV series, though, wasn't he?
He's a C-list character, isn't he? I mean, he does appear every now and then.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is a John Romita and Frank Giacomo cover.
Mm-hmm.
From 1966, and as we say, sold for 5.52. Right, let's see how it did. It's recovered a bit, Alan.
Actually, it's kind of bounced right up, hasn't it?
Well, it hasn't come right up, but it's
I mean, it's okay.
It
was really low before. It was. I bet you this one really suffered.
Oh, hang on a minute, Alan. Pre-COVID, March 2019, this was $597. So
yeah, this is one of those ones that I think suffered because of the She-Hulk series.
Okay.
Like they did a bunch of characters dirty, like this character, the Porcupine. There's like about 4 or 5 characters that they the Gladiator, not the Gladiator, the Manator.
The Wrecking Crew they did as well, didn't they?
Yeah. So they kind of like killed a bunch of characters by just having a really bad series. But to see this kind of recover a bit, is a good sign.
I mean, it did get horribly low, 378. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that just shows you how much a negative show can really hurt a book.
Yeah.
This has a low census count for Marvel.
915 on the census.
That's a pretty low census. Like for Marvel, I'm used to always seeing above 2,000. So this seems to be a bit of a lower.
I'm sorry to say, Alan, this is also one of the ones our time travelers ought to be buying because. In 2008, it cost $628.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it has a little bit more room to recover. But this is not one, as I said, but this is a character that really isn't utilized that much. So I don't know if does anyone know if the Gladiator was used in any of the Daredevil series? I don't think so.
No, I don't think so either.
So yeah.
What's going on with Lyle? Have we had some sort of avalanche in Canada?
Yeah, I think it's rain. They're getting a whole bunch of rain.
Okay.
Yeah. I heard a lot of flooding in the West.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so yeah. So okay, so this one didn't do so well. So we got one record and a whole bunch of really weak sales. Okay.
The record being on an Archie comic that last sold in 2008. Right.
Yeah. Okay, well, it's something.
Adventure Comics 228. What's special about this, Alan?
This is actually kind of a special book. This is seen as the last golden age adventure comics.
Well, we're doing Silver Age comics.
I know, but they kind of look at the Silver Age, Golden Age thing as a weird thing. It's sort of like, Wonder Woman 98, which is like 58 or something like that, is considered first Wonder Woman Silver Age. So they have sort of like these weird number, like where they consider the Golden Age to end for certain titles.
Yeah, I mean, I have to say the introduction of this. So if it's got this on it, it's probably Silver Age.
It is silver. Technically, it's Silver Age, but the way that DC treats it, it's as if it was golden. I know it's a weird, messed up thing, but I'm just saying. I'm just telling what they say. Okay, read the comments. Actually, can you hide the robotics?
Yeah, sorry.
Robotics? Yeah. If you scroll down, you can read their synopsis.
Yeah. Hang on a second.
You gotta close that and then go down.
Yeah. I know. Hang on. I've got to find where I am. Here we go. Right. Adventure Comics 228. It's a 9.0 cream to off-white pages, considered by Overstreet to be the last Golden Age issue.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but why? Superboy covered by Kurt Swan.
So generally,
because it is, I want a reason.
Well, so generally, the next issue will be one where they'll use more of a Silver Age style of characters or storytelling. That's how they go by in DC. It's messed up. I'm not, I just report what they say. I would consider this a Silver Age book, though. And obviously, Heritage considers it a Silver Age book because it's during the Silver Age auction.
Yeah, and I consider it a Silver Age book because it's got the Comic Code Authority stamp on it.
Exactly.
Okay, so Overstreet is wrong.
Overstreet is wrong. So yeah, so 552 for a 9.0 of some random book has slight significance because of the fact that it is considered to be the last Golden Age book
by some people, right?
Yeah. So Robbie is saying it's because Showcase was October 1956, which is the first Silver Age book. So this is technically before that.
So it all depends on when this is this silly thing about, is this the Silver Age start with Flash?
Flash 4.
The Showcase Flash. Does it start with the Comic Code Authority?
I personally think it starts with the Comic Code Authority because there is a definite difference between prior to the Comic Code Authority and after the Comic Code Authority. Very different books.
Yeah.
But like in terms of the characters, they really did change up the characters starting with Showcase 4. Showcase really did change the way that the characters behaved. Yeah.
Okay. All right then. So $552, Alan. You're more of an expert on this type of
I have no idea. Like I'm not an expert on adventure comics, like in this case. I have no idea. This seems
we have no idea. What grade was it? It was a 9, wasn't it? Which sounds
9. It's a high grade. And these books that are like in that kind of like transition between golden and silver are super rare.
Okay, it's another one of one, Alan.
Yeah, these are super rare. like hard to find books.
There's only 30 graded of this.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, look at that. I mean, that's a really low census count.
Right, let's have a look at some other sales. Hang on. So this is the one that's just sold. A 7.0 sold for $154 in April this year.
Okay, so a 9.0. So 7.0 was 150.
Yeah.
So if you do the price per point, that's only like $20 a point. So this would be a $180 book.
Well, it's gone for a lot more than that. It's not the highest graded because you add something on for that, don't we?
Yeah, 9.2 is the highest graded. So probably there's a doubling effect that happens.
Yeah.
So probably I think fair would be around 400.
Well, there's an 8.5 sold in last year for 384.
Okay. 384. So you would actually expect this to be more like 600.
Yeah, so I think it's about right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So these are hard to price out because
exactly, because there's so few of them.
And that can really affect the way the auction goes. Like I saw a book where there was just no sales for it. It was just like one of those grades where there was no sales. So it actually sold under what the lower grade had sold for because people just didn't know how to, like they were sort of bidding like with no clue. So you get that too, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
But that's 2 records, technical records.
Oh,
I'm going to go with it. I'm hoping, guys. I'm hoping here. You got to work with me. Okay.
Right. I've got this one as well. I've got quite a few this week. Right.
I just love this cover. I thought this was a cool cover. When I saw this, I was like, oh, this looks cool.
This is known as the Battle of the Sexes cover. This is another one I always buy when I see it at decent price.
I don't have this one. I think it's a great.
You don't have it? Oh yeah, I've had a few of these.
Oh, this is so great. This is the Battle of the Sexes. Yeah.
The Legion of Feline Furies.
Yeah, isn't that awesome?
Yes, it is. It's a great cover. I can always, do you know there's some books you can always sell. Yeah.
And this is one of them.
I always buy this one because I can always sell it.
Oh yeah. I mean, it's such a great cover. And I like the fact that she has like the little cat between her legs and stuff. And
yeah, Catwoman dons a new costume. It's an Irv Novick and Joe Giella and Neil Adams. Oh, it's a Neil Adams cover. Sorry, it's
Neil Adams cover. Yeah,
it's Neil Adams. Yeah. Catwoman looking crazy. I don't know how long that costume lasts.
So that's the Catwoman costume?
Yeah, that's Catwoman.
Yeah, I've seen her in that costume before, and I'm like, I never think it's Catwoman because it doesn't look like Catwoman at all.
No. Yeah, great book.
I gotta pick up a copy of that. I just really like it.
This is a really high grade. I've never seen it in a 9.6.
Yeah, 9.6 seems really high.
Yeah, and usually when I pick this up, it's in a mid grade, and I pay 40 quid for it, and then sell it for 60, something like that.
Yeah, this is one I'd love to have because I think it's a great cover. I think it's just so funny. I
think that's quite a good price.
Oh, really? So I don't know how much this one goes for typically. So yeah.
Yeah, I'm only used to selling mid-grade copies, so maybe that's why.
How much do you usually sell it for? Do you know?
Yeah, I mean, if I generally find these in 4.0, 4.5, probably in auctions about 20 to 30 quid, and then I can probably sell them for about 40 to 50 without any trouble. So 1,200, but it is a very high grade.
Yeah, but I mean, I would expect based on what you just said, this one to go for around the $700, $800 range.
Let's have a look. Oh, right. In fact, this is down significantly, Alan.
Oh, really? Let's see. Oh, wow. It jumped off a cliff.
Yes.
Wow. Okay.
So literally in July this year, this sold for $1,500.
Okay, so it's down like $300. Okay.
On eBay.
Was that a fixed price?
Yeah.
So wow, first time we would get a fixed price eBay. That's typical.
That's the usual way around. Now, what is interesting here, Alan, is this book, the last sale of this book on Heritage, this book. So in May this year, somebody bought this exact copy for 2,800 on Heritage.
Oh my goodness!
And they sold it
For 1,200.
7 months later for 1,200. So they've lost half their money on this. They've
So
lost.
why didn't they just get like $1,000, put it in like a little thing, right? And just throw like matches at it and like it's like burning money. Why did they do that? That's so dumb.
Because they didn't think they were only going to get 1,200 for it, would they? I mean, if you take that last point off there, you'd have thought to yourself, "Oh, look, I can sell this and make a profit."
Yeah, but I mean, if you look at the trend was like, what's that point way before this crazy jump price?
Oh, that was the crazy jump price, May this year.
No, before, like that way back when. Go right there. Yeah, there. No,
that was
back one. The previous. No, more. No. The other way, going right. That one, right there.
That was 1.2.
That with adjusted price. That's adjusted. What's the
935?
Okay. See, that's what I would have thought this book would be, around that 800 to 900.
Okay.
So I think somebody way overpaid, and it was the same guy that just happened to sell this book. Yeah. Way overpaid for this book. And
he tried to drive the market up by paying a lot of money for it.
And it totally did. Totally backfired.
It backfired on him.
Wow. I mean, this is like, wow. Okay. But I would say, like, based on this, I would say this is like a $1,000 to $1,200 book.
Yeah, I agree.
I think 1,200 is actually a strong price. I just think somebody way overpaid.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, let me just check, see if I've been undercharging for 4.5s. No, I haven't. It's about right.
What's the 4.5 go for?
Fair market value is $60, so I charge about 50 quid. So that's about right.
I'm going to try to pick up a copy. This is now on my want list.
And you should be able to pick up a nice 4.550 for $50, $45.
So this is like Batman. What number is it again?
210. Batman 210.
Batman 210. See, I'm gonna look while we're talking here. I'm gonna actually go to eBay and see what these things sell for. Oh yeah, you can get them for like $28 for a raw copy.
Yeah. That's what I was saying to you at the start.
Yeah, or a slab copy, like a 7.5 they have for like $150.
Yeah, which
actually makes this one seem like a real, but it is a 9.6. So yeah,
it's because of the high grade that it's up there. Right. Okay. Let's move on to Usual Suspect.
Yeah, last few are going to be Usual Suspects. I am sorry about that.
Okay, so it is Avengers #1 in a 5.5. What can we say new about this comic, Alan?
I think it's the first appearance of the Avengers. That's Loki on the cover.
I think you might have said that before.
There's Iron Man in the gold suit.
Yeah.
This is the Hulk only appears in the Avengers for 2 issues.
Okay.
You got both Ant-Man and the Wasp in this.
Yeah.
You got Thor.
Yeah, and we've seen a lot of times, this green on Loki is really
that's where you see all the spine ticks.
You get all these spine ticks. Yeah.
Other than that, not much to say. I feel like this is actually a little bit low. I always feel like this is like $1,000 per point book.
Okay, so it's a bit low. You think 5.5 is going to be the fair market value?
Yeah, I would have thought so.
Yeah, that's okay. Let's have a look. And we're wrong. The fair market value is 4.7.
Oh, so this is a strong sale.
So this is
can't see it. We can't see it though.
Yeah. So have they plotted this yet?
Wait. You gotta make it so we can see it.
Yeah. Sorry. There we go. Yeah. It's yeah, so it's slightly up on the previous sale. The previous sale was 4.7, this one's 5,000, and the
Okay.
FME is 4.7. So it's a reasonable sale. I mean, it's not up here. It's not at
What
the
was
record.
what was the peak there? I love seeing the
Peak
peaks.
was $11,000.
Ouchie.
Pre
See, if you think about it, 11,000, half of that is 5,500.
Yeah, pre-COVID.
I always think about half.
Pre-COVID 4.1, so it's done okay. 4.1 to 5,000.
Yeah, it's actually survived. And if you think about it, like Avengers, what had they done recently? Not much. And this is kind of like, so pre-COVID was kind of like the hype around even the, Endgame had just come out and gone.
Yeah, well, look at how it performed in the noughties.
I know, that's my point. It's gone up a lot.
From 2011, from 2010, it went from 1.9 up to 4.7 in 8 years, and that was with all the MCU stuff. Yeah.
And then usually, like, if you think about it, like when Endgame ended, there was no talk, oh, there's going to be more Avengers in the future. It was kind of like a dead franchise in a way.
Yeah.
So usually you get kind of a decline, right? But this one has actually held strong.
Yeah, it's doing all right. I think it's a blue chip comic,
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, I'm not saying it's a bad comic to buy. Like, don't go and burn your books. You burn your Batman book, but not this one.
What?
Well, the Batman one performed so poorly. I don't get it. But yeah.
Right. Okay. Yeah. So that's done okay. So you're okay. If you hold on to your Avengers, it's doing okay.
And what's the census? I mean, it's pretty high census, right? Like 4,000, 5,000 range.
It's going to be 4,000, 5,000, or nearly 6,000, 5,970.
Yeah. I mean, it's an easy book to find.
Yeah.
That's what I like about these ones in a way, like where there's just so many sales. You can really see what that trend line is going to be.
Yeah. It's the price trend is much more significant. Much more significant than on one way you've got 6 total population.
Yeah. Sells like 20
get never sold in that grade and somebody claims it's a record,
Yeah. I don't know who would do that kind of thing.
No, exactly. Right. Moving on to the next comic. It's another classic. It is Fantastic Four 52.
And I haven't seen one of these sell in high grade for a while.
9.4. That's quite a high grade.
Yeah.
This is a difficult book to get in a 9.4.
With all the black.
Yes. Oh, I mean, look at this here. I mean, even this one.
Actually, this one, that's the staple, obviously, right?
It's got some staple marks here. It's got, I think they've been quite kind on this.
Yeah.
I mean, the rest of it looks pretty.
I think
clean.
the rest of it's really, really solid. The end of that corner there doesn't look so good.
Corner there is a bit dull. I think they've.
And actually, I see right above the eye on comic, there's like a chip out there as well.
Yeah, there is. Yeah, I think they've been a bit generous with this. Right.
Yeah, I would have graded it a little lower. I would have graded it like a 9.
Yeah.
Or not 8.5 even.
So, and it's a horrible old CBCS label. Right. So, but it does appear to have gone for over $10,000.
Yeah, which, this book used to be a much more expensive book. I can tell you that much.
Okay. All right. Let's have a look. And we'll compare CBCS with CGC as well.
Yeah, that's the other thing. This is this is not a CGC book, which makes it also interesting.
CGC.
Okay. We can't see it again.
You've got to be patient, Alan. I'm old.
Okay.
It takes me a bit of time to move. So his first appearance of Black Panther, T'Challa.
Yes, T'Challa. Yeah.
A 9.4 was it? Yeah.
9.4 sells for what?
So if it was CGC, fair market value is 14,000.
Yeah. So usually CBCS goes for about 20% less.
Yeah.
Which this is actually a very weak sale.
Yeah. So let's move to CBCS.
Mm-hmm.
And look at the 9. Was it 9.2 or was it 9.4?
9.4. This is the highest grade on the census for CBCS.
Yeah. Right, that's not this sale. They haven't plotted it yet. So this 10,000 sale is actually
A strong sale.
Well,
Or CBCS.
It's just hit. I mean, it's not that's 15,000 and that's 17. So 10 is still weak.
Yeah, but what was that? When was that $15,000 sale?
January 2024.
Okay, so that's way after. Okay, that market was flat at that time. So
Yeah.
yeah, so this is a weak sale still. I would have thought, like, based on the CGC sale, you'd expect this one to be in around that 12 to 13,000. So
Yeah, you would.
$10,000 sale is a weak sale.
Yeah, well, I mean, this sold for 14,000 CBCS a year ago in 2024. So yes, I'd have said this should sell for about 13.5 to 14,000. So I think this is a weak sale.
Yeah, I mean, but look at the census on it; it's crazy. Like 7,000 copies.
8,263.
Yeah, just it's like
enormous. That's nearly as big as Fantastic Four 48.
I mean, that's why this book never does that well. People before COVID, I remember people saying, "Oh, this book is so undervalued." It's just there's too many copies of it.
Yeah, it's too many. It's never going to be a mega price. I mean,
Yeah.
$10 is quite mega, but that is for a 9.4. Right, and our last comic tonight is Journey into Mystery 83.
Yeah.
Right. Which we see lots of times. It's in a 6.0.
Okay, we can't see it. I just like to complain. Okay, so yeah, so this one's interesting. It's the first appearance of Thor. It's a cool cover.
Now, I've learned some. I've done my research, Alan. I've learned some new things to say about the comic.
Okay.
Right. So these creatures here, these stone creatures,
yes,
are called Cornians, I think. Does it say that on up here? Doesn't mention them. And on the cover, they are green.
Inside they're brown.
Inside they're orangey brown. Yes.
Yeah.
And it's the first appearance of Karg, the sort of rock monster thing.
Mm-hmm.
This is his first appearance. He makes his first appearance.
Oh, so this is considered Cog's first appearance?
Yeah.
I thought it was some other book.
No, I think this is Cog's. Well, what I was reading, it said it was his first appearance.
Because they sort of retcon these characters as being the same.
Yeah, same as him.
Yeah, okay. Makes sense. They are rock guys.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so that's cool. I'm not sure if that makes it any more of a key.
I don't think it really
it doesn't really help the book that much. But
no, I was just trying to find something different to say about it because we've had it on.
You know what's interesting? On the weekend I was watching a claim sale, and somebody had like a 4.0 restored copy, but it was the most brutal restoration ever. The back cover was like some other other comics copy, it was like a married back cover. It had color touch. It had pieces that, everything you can imagine.
Yeah, it was a Frankenstein's monster of a comic.
Yes. But it sold the guy was happy to pay over $4,000 for it.
What?
Yeah.
Amazing.
So it shows that these books, even though we see these auctions, we think, oh, that's a low price, but I think people are still willing to pay up for these books just to have them. You know what I mean? So I think, and if you look at the price, actually $4,000 is not too bad.
No, I mean somebody's paid $15,600 for this, so definitely
for a 6.0, yeah.
For a 6.0, yeah. So right. Now you're going to tell me this is a 1,500 per point? No, 2,000 per point? No, 3,000.
I think 3,000 usually. 3,000 or 4,000 actually. I remember during COVID it was like $4,000 or $5,000 point.
Okay, this one recovered a bit as well. This is two comics we've had recovering a bit, Alan.
Okay, are we there yet? Are we there yet? Are we there yet?
With that, just patience. There you go. It's recovered a bit. It's off its lows. Now this is interesting. This is the second big key that is definitely picking back off the low. You know, it's not just one sale. We had a couple of 2 or 3 sales above the dip.
Yeah, that's a good sign, actually.
Yeah, now this is the second biggie. You know, we're not talking about Archie Jughead Annual 6. This is,
well, that's an amazing book. So I don't know why you're putting it down, but
but this is the second of these biggies that I think is showing maybe the green shoots of recovery.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's nice to see it coming off that floor for once.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was joking based on him typing that, so I had to do that. Yeah, so I mean, this one has a lower census count, like a couple thousand. And it's like, you know, I think this, I mean, look at that peak on this book. What was the peak? 30,000 or 40,000?
It was inflated or actual?
Not inflated, just actual.
28,500.
Yeah. So pretty much what we've learned from this episode is that anything during COVID that went crazy during COVID has kind of gone down half of the value. Yeah. And if it's higher than half in terms of the current value, that's actually a sign that it's recovered.
Yeah.
So I mean, like, so half would be around 14,000. For this to sell for 15 means that it's slightly recovered.
Yeah, no, it has slightly recovered, definitely.
Yeah. See what I'm saying? Like that, I love looking at it in a mathematical way, right?
Yeah. Yeah. No, I agree. I think there's a maybe little green shoots of recovery there in
so it's a buyer's market, a seller's market, and we're like, you know, it's time to, you know, flip all your books, kids.
Yeah, not quite. Alan's trying to encourage it. I don't know why Alan tries to encourage it, because he never sells anything, only buys them.
Well, these are books that I don't care about because I already have them. So, you know, if they go to the moon, then I'm like, oh yeah, see, look, I have all these cool books, and I can justify it to the wife that I didn't waste my money.
Your money hasn't shrunk.
Yeah, but right now it looks pretty bad. Actually, I personally am seeing weakness in the golden age.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, really? I actually, and generally, here's the odd thing. Generally, if there's weakness in the golden age, that actually bodes well for the other ages. That means the money's kind of shifting. Like I find that when you have COVID, you get all these kind of crazy spikes and stuff. But during that time, golden age was actually kind of weak. And, you know, and the money went from all the silver and modern books into the golden age. Yeah. So really, it's the same amount of money just being put into different comics.
Floating around. Maybe it's floating back from the golden age back to the silver age now.
It seems like it. It seems like it. Because there was a couple steals in the golden age this week, and like I felt like they were kind of a little bit under what you would expect. So, you know, still the golden age is performing well, but I just see a little bit of weakness is my point.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So that's it for this week. Thanks again, Mark.
That's been a pleasure, always. Thank you very much for annoying me by asking me to speed up.
And should I call you the favorite British dude?
The favorite British.
Everyone's favorite British dude. That's the technical term.
I'm not a dude. What's a dude? A dude is somebody on a skateboard with a baseball cap on the wrong way.
You got to wear the baseball cap to the side. You know, they always have it to the side. I don't know why it's always to the side, but yeah. So yeah, but thanks everyone for watching. Thanks everyone for hanging out. You know, we don't know where the market is going. Someday when we do one of these episodes, it's going to be hot, actually a true hot list. That's my hope for the future. That we can actually have a hot list and we can actually go back to, instead of this market analysis thing, we can go back to the hottest comics of the week and do it a proper thing. And I can go all Comic Tommy.
This is the thing. Alan's always wanted to be Comic Tom.
I wanted to be Comic Tom.
So the Comic Con was always on going, record, this is up 84%, this is up 27%.
Buy now. Buy.
And as soon as we started, the market crashed. Alan, despite calling the show the hottest Silver Age comics of the week when everything was down, so it's what he wants for Christmas. It's what he wants for Christmas.
It's what I want for Christmas, kids. Yes. But yeah.
The question is, does Santa think he's being a good boy or not? We don't know.
I'm pretty naughty, so yeah. I don't know. Okay, so thanks everyone for watching. Thank you, Mark, for joining us. And yeah, bye for now.